My name is Shanice Wright. You guys can call me Shani. And I make intentional handmade jewelry. My business name is She Clay All Day. You should look forward to more collections, more brighter colors coming, crazier designs, a website, and me incorporating some of my photography stuff into She Clay All Day. Like, I realize now, like, oh, I can be taking pictures of I take pictures of my own stuff anyway, but there's more that I could be doing with that and my camera and promoting She Clay All Day. So stay tuned for that. So I use polymer clay. When the pandemic started, like I said, I was dealing with some depression, and I was looking for, I've always been real hands-on, so I was looking for something I can get my hands into. So I thought maybe painting, or which I've never really been that strong at, but I found somebody that was making polymer clay earrings on YouTube, and I was just like, man, that looks really dope. Like, she made some crazy designs, and I didn't even know that you could work with polymer clay and make it into jewelry. So I was really interested and wanted to give it a try, and it just kind of took off. So here we are. I was a photographer before I got into making jewelry, so I kind of knew going down that path, that's something that I wanted to do. I took photography classes in college and high school, so I've kind of just always been doing Photoshop and photography. But after the pandemic, I got really depressed, and I was looking for like another way to create. And so I started like a self-love project, which is my business, with the She Clay All Day, making jewelry. I started with earrings and bracelets, but just everything that I was able to, where I failed or dropped the ball at with my photography business, a lot of business aspects I picked up in She Clay All Day. So now I can use the stuff I did with She Clay All Day to boost my photography business. And so it's just kind of like the learning. I'm like, oh, everything started making sense and clicking entrepreneur wise. So I'm like, yeah, this is where I'm supposed to be. All the things I'm doing here, I could have been applying here. So now we have all those skills and all that know-how, and it's just, it feels like this is where I'm supposed to be. Most proud of where I'm at mentally with this whole journey. I was in a really dark place when I started this, and I again was looking for something, and I found it, and that feels so good. And for people to see that and like see how happier I am now, and just like showing up for myself now, which is something that I also struggle with doing, and like taking up space and just being myself. I was just afraid and timid to do those types of things, and to knowing my power. I didn't really know it, and now I'm here, and it's just like, it's really empowering to be in this space. Like, I've created space for other creators. I had an event called Aphrodisia in April. I didn't know what the event was going to be. I didn't know the name. I didn't know how it was going to go down. And then I connected with some people at Ujamaa community bookstore. I had my jewelry in there, and I also was able to create the space to bring on other creators to come and sell stuff at a pop-up shop too. So I'm really just, it's a few things, but the empowerment of where I am now, and also being able to create the space for other people that are like me. My biggest challenge, I would say, is staying consistent on social media. It's something that I struggle with in my photography lane. It's something that I have been struggling with in She Clay All Day. But now, like, TikTok wasn't a big thing when I was doing photography. So I feel like I kind of got good at TikToks and built my TikTok up, which those tactics I can take into Instagram. And then, so it's like, just being consistent on more than one platform now. So I can do TikTok, but the challenge for me is how to incorporate that onto Facebook, how to incorporate that onto Instagram, and have the same engagement and the same like